did a test panel on this side here so you can see the paint difference and the rust, color difference. You could tell on the rust real well from this half hasn't been done, this half has. I did all that with these SOS pads. Easy peasy. For the rust, it was a little bit too porous, so I got some of these. I'm hoping they'll be a little bit more aggressive than the SOS pads. They're just gray Scotch-Brite. That Scotch-Brite pad did definitely a lot more to this rougher stuff quicker, which is good, save me some time. I just have to be careful because, as you can see, I'm starting to get through the bare metal, some spots. There's parts of it are peeking through, hard to see it on camera, kind of hard. So, I'm gonna bust down to the SOS for the paint, but I don't want to take any paint off. I just want to deoxify it, and then we'll work our way all the way around. It's gone. So there you can see the difference between not done and done. So if I take this scene right here, see how it's all chalky and white? If I just take this, give that a scrub. You can see now, that's all it takes. So I'm doing all of the whole car like this, and then once I get the shine juice in, we'll come in, we'll clean it really good with soap and like a degreaser of some sort, clean it real well, shine juice the entire thing, just wipe on, and then it'll look good for, they say 6-ish months depending on the weather. It stays outside at all times through the rain and snow, so I'm gonna guess 4 to 6 months I'll get out of it. So we're gonna continue on. It's done. Okay, I'm done. This car, believe it or not, is way more primer than it is rust at this point. The roof, vertical, like the whole top section of the car is pretty rusty. Tops of the fenders, but like all of this brown right here, this is all primer, as I learned, because as soon as I started to brush over it once with that Scotch-Brite, you can see that's bare metal popping through. So that's the original, you can see that's the original primer there. Iron-based primer, I guess. Oxide primer, whatever they call it. So like all of this, all that brown is all primer. So that's why I couldn't get too deep with the scrubs on it, because I just started getting into the primer really bad. And, well, there's no point in pulling out bare metal because then it won't look as cool. So I think this is a good stopping point. This side had a lot more paint on it, as you can see. I tried to be nice and gentle with that so you could kind of get that to pop out again. I think once I oil it, it might be a little bit better. A lot of primer in here and light rust, so couldn't get that much thinner because it started to pop through pretty bad. Not too bad though. Got all of this. This stuff's just so porous that there's not a whole lot you can do with that, but it'll look somewhat better. And to prove the point that I need new weather seals, she got kind of wet. Well, just about everywhere. That's not too bad though. It's coming out of the windshield earlier. That side's pretty bad. Got a puddle going. It's very humid in there. Let's actually open all these doors, get it airing out a little bit. But now we're just waiting on the shine juice, and this thing will look pretty good, I think. Okay, so this is kind of a... Okay, so give an outline of what's going on here. You probably have seen me scrub this thing down, steel wool, and SOS pad. All right, let's give a rundown. You've probably seen me scrub this thing down. SOS pads, the gray Scotch Brights. Got the paint looking good. And paint, I should say. Got it looking decent. Doesn't look so oxidized. Cleaned it up a little bit. The last you heard was I was going to Vice Grip Garage shine juice this thing. It hasn't come in yet. It's been 2 weeks. Still waiting for it. So I can't do that, and I gotta get a video out. So as you can see, plate came in. Registration, everything, so she's legal officially. So the other day, me, brother, and girlfriend took it out for a drive. Got some cool videos, which you'll see here after this probably. So while waiting for the shine juice to get here, I figured I got to do something, because a video of me scrubbing it, very basic, quick, and then a quick drive would be like a 3-minute video. So I am gonna plan to make sure that's the right key. Ignore my old race car seat here, as we know. I've got a basketball I bought from Walmart. Just a cheap little basketball. As you can see, it's deflated. And I'm going to shove it into this quarter panel here, and then inflate it up and see if we can get it to, well, pop some of those dents out. Might as well do that. Other than that, oh, I also bought some paint and stuff for the oil filter canister that I really need to get cleaned up and at least get in the engine bay. I can't plumb it yet because I haven't even looked at that, so I gotta figure out how I gotta plumb it. But can you stop it? But that's gonna be the plan right now. We'll I also, the rock guards on either side, I have a plan for those. We'll see if that works. Totally gonna, you know, concourse style fix it and buy new rubber pads and not at all spray paint. But we'll get to it. Get you in here and we'll see if this whole hot rodders trick will work. First things first, I'm gonna get this prepped and get a layer of rust stop on it so I can, while I'm waiting for this to dry, I can do the quarter panel stuff. Try to make most of my time here. So we're just gonna pull all this off, throw it on the ground, sweep it up later. I need a tool for this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I told you have the right tool for the job. I'm aware that they most likely sell repops of this stuff, and it's probably not too terribly expensive, but I just want to get this fixed up, and even if I recover them, I'm gonna have to get all this rust off and hit it with some paint to protect it anyway, so might as well do it now. I like it. Now let me grab a angle. Well, actually, before I do anything, I'm gonna tape this up, and I'll see you back here with a wire wheel. Stand by. Get some glass cleaner, and then I'll hit it with some rust stop. I'm not gonna make you watch that. Then I'll just, it'll look fine just like that with some black paint on it. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in this trunk here. It's not a whole lot of light, so I'm gonna let you watch from the outside. I'm gonna try to shimmy that thing in there. Hell with it, we're gonna send it even higher. Either it's about to pop the metal out, or that ball's about to explode. Because it's almost to 30 pounds. We're gonna push it to 30 pounds, see what happens. Now, should be right in here. Alrighty, so got some of the major dents out of this. Yes, that's still there. I shoved the basketball in the door. It didn't do a whole lot there, so these creasings right here are kind of causing this issues. I kind of got bored with this because this is kind of a pain, so we'll come back to it another day, see if we can get this dent out and maybe pull that stuff out a little bit, and it'll make this look a little bit more. Because right now it's kind of bulbous, but it looks significantly better. Yeah, it's wavy, but it'll be all right. If I ever want to get it professionally fixed, it's at a lot better point now to do that. Now we're gonna come back over here. That rust fix should be dry. We're gonna hit it with some black paint now. Okay, that one done. Looks fantastic from about 15 feet. This one, on the other hand, it's not done yet, but it's still heavily damaged. I tried hard to get some of this out. It didn't work very well. Basketball in there only popped a little bit out. Hammering. I even tried to pull it, as you can see. That's gonna have to be another day. I lost attention span for it. We're just gonna make it look decent with some black paint. Right now that's rust remover or rust stop or whatever it is on there. But while that's drying, got the oil filter housing, which I looked it up. These come originally yellow, or they do come originally yellow. So I re-purple powered it a little bit. I'm gonna hit it with a power washer, clean it up, and then while it's drying, because I got some yellow paint over there, you can kind of see it, we're gonna take this out for a cruise. You know, might as well hit the road with it as much as I can now that it's legal in it. We'll go down the road for now until it breaks down, but we'll go see. Okay, I got the oil canister cleaned up, most of the paint off. There's a little bit like here and there, but we're gonna hit it with this, which is bright yellow. I have no idea how this is gonna look, but hopefully it looks kind of decent. Let's see. Whoa. We're just gonna do a real light coat right now. I probably should have taped off the top, but it'll be fine. I like it. That's the back plate for it. I have a piece of tape on there because there's original yellow markings on there that I kind of liked, so I'm keeping that. We'll let that flash come back, hit them with the second coat. I was pulling it out to get it warm, and when I put it into gear and tried to go forward, I got a hanging brake or something. Something ain't happy. I mean, I can't get it to move that much. So, not going for a cruise yet. Gotta jack up I'm gonna take a guess and say it's the rear, but we'll see. Okay, I figured it out. This back tire's locked up tighter than a nun's robes. She ain't going nowhere. So we're gonna pop this wheel off. I'm gonna take a guess and say it's the drum, but okay, we're not taking the wheel off with this apparently. I need to go get a breaker bar. If I remember correctly, I tried to pull these off back in the desert and they didn't. Oh, well, I must not have tried very hard because it's coming right off. Oh, okay. Well, slight issues. Issue being this. Actually, these drums aren't bad. There's a couple rings in them. Oh, I see the issue. It broke our spring, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, and this wheel cylinder is leaking. After the explosion of the brakes, this rear drum, let me zoom you out so you can see. I plugged it a little bit with a bolt and some cross washers and the banjo bolt. It's still leaking, as you can see. So what's gonna have to happen is I'm just gonna have to order the rear brake parts, which is gonna be a wheel cylinder, really just a wheel cylinder for right now. Well, no, I need hardware and such. So I can't drive it tonight like I was planning on. So we will show you the footage of when we drove it the other day, and that's where this GoPro mount comes from. I will reassemble this haphazardly for now, and then I will order all the correct stuff to replace that, because can't drive it without brakes.
You're not!